In this video, you will learn about the parts of a file name and the best practices for naming files. Following these guidelines will minimize technical problems when files are opened on or processed by different computer systems and help others navigate your data. The most important thing to understand about file names is that they are not metadata, so you do not need to include references to dates, places, or speakers. This metadata should be created and curated using software like Lameta, and the file name should serve only as a key that links to the metadata describing the content. Each file name consists of a base name followed by a dot, then the file extension. For example, eng001.wav or eng001.mp4. The dot and the file extension are given automatically by the computer based on the file type. For example, .eaf for an Elan annotation file. If your computer doesn't show the file extension, you may need to change the settings to make it visible. On a Windows computer, you can do this by clicking on the View tab in the File Explorer, then ticking the checkbox next to File Name Extensions. You should never change the extension when you rename a file. When designing a file naming system for your project, keep in mind that the base name of a file may only contain the following characters: lowercase letters A through Z, numbers 0 through 9, the underscore symbol, and the hyphen or dash symbol. Base names cannot contain spaces, special characters and punctuation, phonetic symbols, or characters with diacritics or accent marks. Base names should be kept as short as possible, under 20 characters. One recommendation for creating a base name is to use the ISO code or a short version of the name of the language that you are documenting. For example, ENG for English. Then, for each session or bundle, add a sequential number to this. For example, ENG001.mp4, ENG002.mp4, and continuing on. There is no need to indicate in the base name what type of file it is, for example, audio or video, because this is already included in the file extension. For written resources like Elan annotations, add a version date to the file name following the pattern base name, underscore, year, month, day, followed by the extension. For example, ENG001 underscore 2022-10-24.eaf. This will allow you to maintain version control in your files and in your archived collection if you need to update a transcription or other written resource. Check out the video on file bundling for more information on best practices in organizing your files.